Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Haver Bros YouTube channel, and more importantly, welcome back to Sea Level Sports. Today, we are going to be talking about the Olympic trials. Then we are going to play our fun little game, Guess the Player, or the NFL player to be specific. And then finally, we're going to wrap it up talking about Aaron Rodgers and his ordeal with the Green Bay Packers. Folks, it's going to be a great episode. Let's go. People, welcome to the first segment today of Sea Level Sports. Today we're going to be talking about the Olympic trials, and I have maybe two things I want to specifically hone in on. The world records that were broken at the U.S. Olympic trials, and that a 15-year-old made the women's swimming team for this for the Olympics this year.
Now, Sam, is that the youngest to ever qualify for the Olympics?
No, two other times, or I think at least one other time, someone that was 15 made the Olympics, and that was brightness is making it hard to see, Katie Ledecky.
And I just want to point something out. He is 15.
Yeah, so, I mean, can you imagine that someone my age is a world-class athlete? I think that's insane. But her name is, Katie Grimes. Katie Grimes was in the 800-meter free and recorded an 8-minute, 20-second 800-meter free, and that is the third fastest all-time for her age group, which is 15 to 16, only behind Katie Ledecky at 8 minutes and 13 seconds, and Janet Evans at 8 minutes and 7. This is awesome. I think it's crazy. I mean, I can't imagine. I run track and field and cross country. I can't imagine being a world-class athlete.
And the tape of her swimming, she is just so natural. Can you agree with that? Everything looks like she's been doing this for so long.
Well, obviously. I mean, you have to do something. To be a world-class athlete at the age of 15, you have to be so focused on what you're doing and so, honed in on being good at it. It's unreal.
And I just want to say one thing. This is the first time we've had Olympics in so long. I'm excited to watch this. And this, if anything, for our viewers who do not watch the Olympics, this is the time to get into it, all right?
Yeah.
This is going to come around in our 4 years. But listen, this is going to be such a great year for it. And I already have all these athletes getting ready for it, have been postponed. And it's just going to be so great. All the amazing energy there.
Yeah, but no, Katie Grimes, absolutely unreal. I'm so, completely, it's so unfathomable that someone that age could do that. But moving on, we are also going to talk about the world records that were broken at the U.S. Olympic trials. I remember hearing that another world record was broken at the Australian Olympic trials, but I couldn't exactly find that one.
Now, all this is American trials, is that correct?
These are the American trials and the world records that were broken there. And it's actually quite a few. There's 3 of them. The first one is Sydney McLaughlin. She was in the 400-meter hurdle, and she ran, a 51.90. She's the first woman ever to break the 52-second mark. That's crazy. The fact that
she shattered that.
Yeah, and I think the world record for the 400-meter dash for women's is 48 seconds. I mean, she's not far off from that.
And that was hurdles.
And that's including hurdles. I think that's unreal. That's amazing to me. And then moving on, Arian Knighton in the men's 200-meter. He's 17 years old. 17 years old, people. Well, he broke Usain Bolt's record of 19.93 seconds with 19.84. 19.84 seconds. Had to find that for a second, which, I mean, that's unreal. I mean, now you can call yourself the fastest. Imagine being able to call yourself the fastest 200-meter sprinter of all time. I think that's insane.
All these athletes are just so well trained, and the routines they must go through. I can't even imagine. Sam, it's he's a really great runner, but he's doing maybe a quarter of how hard they train.
Yeah, I mean, he's I don't know about a quarter. But not, a quarter, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. Ryan Crouser in the shot put. He broke a world record. He is 28 years old, and he achieved a distance of 23.37 meters on his 4th attempt, and broke the record, which was previously 23.12 meters. again, so 3 world records that were broken, which I think is insane. I think that's quite a bit actually for the Olympic trials, not even the Olympics.
And
That's
bunch of these runners, athletes, whatever they are, they might even break their own records at the actual Olympics.
I mean, it's possible. I don't think so.
Do you know when
I mean,
the actual
we'll see.
Olympics takes place this year?
Sometime in late July through, I think it's like July 30th through like August 8th or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's coming up soon. I'm super excited. Another quick thing before we move on to our next segment, I may or may not be doing a video doing a deep dive into the men's 1500 of the Olympic trials coming up. That may or may not happen.
If that happens, I will not be in that video.
You will not be in that video because I will actually be at running camp. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, we'll see if that happens. Hopefully it does, but we'll see. Yeah, beautiful segment here. Katie Grimes, 3 world records broken at the U.S. Olympic trials.
Absolutely outstanding.
Yep, let's move into our next segment. Let's guess that NFL player.
Welcome to Guess That NFL Player. Right now, we are going to each think of an NFL player, and the other one has to ask questions and find out who they are. If you cannot complete in under a minute,
Fail. Ready? Henry, do you want me to guess first, or do you want to guess first?
you guess first.
Ooh, okay. I have the clock. Henry, why don't you hold that up to the screen?
Starting in 3,
Pull up a little higher. Make sure they can see it.
2, 1, go!
Okay. AFC, NFC.
NFC.
NFC East.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay. Cowboys.
Yep.
1. Dak Prescott.
No.
Sorry. Offense, defense.
Offense.
Offense. Running back.
Yep.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Nope.
What's that guy's name? Oh,
Yes!
No, I know this guy's name.
I know
Oh
everything else.
no.
If he gets it, it's
Tony
gonna be-
Pollard.
No! I
Yes!
thought I had him at 26.
26 seconds.
seconds.
That is a new record for this game. Give me this.
Oh no.
26.79. That is a new record for this game.
I should have thought more because I knew he's a rising player, so.
I am pumped after that one, folks. That is a great round by me.
Oh my god.
Not to toot my own horn, but that was a pretty great round.
Alright, that was sad.
26.79. That is a new record on the Haber Rose YouTube channel. Henry, are you ready? This is gonna be interesting.
I'm scared. To be honest, quite frank with you, Sam. I am scared.
3, 2, 1.
NFC, AFC.
NFC.
NFC East.
Nope.
NFC South.
Yes.
Falcons.
Yes. No,
Julio Jones.
nope. He's not
Offense,
on the
defense.
Falcons.
Oh yeah, he went to Tennessee Titans. Offense, defense.
Offense. gonna get this.
Alex Mack.
No. What? Offensive line? What?
Yeah. Who's there? I just gotta guess. Devonta Freeman. He's probably not.
No, he's not on the team.
Matt Ryan.
No.
Who's that
got
player?
30 seconds.
Calvin Ridley.
No. I can't. Is he not gonna get this?
Wide receiver.
No.
Tight end.
Yes.
I know the guy's name.
And say it. I swear if he doesn't get this, you have 15 seconds.
I'm literally picturing number 89 on the Falcons.
I'll give you a hint. It's not number 89. 5 seconds, Henry. No.
Hollister. I don't even know.
No. How? Time, Henry. Who did the Falcons draft? What's the tight end's name?
He's
From
like
Florida.
a huge one. He's like
Yes,
a really
the absolute freak of nature monster. What is his name?
I don't know.
I
I don't know.
Kyle Pitts. All right. Well, Henry continues to struggle with this game. His
I'm all
second
right.
loss in a row. He's over 2.
My goal
I'm 2
for this
2
whole
now.
entire series is to win Guess That NFL Player once. Now, let's move into some real sports talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third segment of Sea Level Sports. Today we're going to be talking about Aaron Rodgers and what is going on with him and the Packers right now. Let's dive into this. So, let's get a process going, right? This all started when the Packers drafted Jordan Love. Then, stuff happened with the offseason, and there was beef between Packers and Rodgers, and there was a whole thing. And then, the season went by. They went 13-3. They had a great season, and then they choked in the NFC Championship, like they do. It's a Packer thing. Moving on, though, this cycle started all over again. The draft was okay. It was definitely better for Rodgers than when they drafted Jordan Love.
Yes. First of all, can I just say one thing? That might have been the dumbest thing because they drafted Jordan Love when they know. Listen, they drafted Jordan Love
I mean,
guess what Aaron Rodgers did? He got the MVP.
Yeah,
that's my respect.
I think that is the coolest thing that they gave up on him. They were like, all right, we're drafting Jordan Love. There's no way we're winning a Super Bowl, and which they didn't, but courtesy of the Packers drafter him. But Aaron Rodgers went and he won an MVP after everyone in that organization gave up on him. I think that's but look, he is 37. Okay.
This is actually. Shocker!
Let me get real. Let me get real.
Quarterback.
No. Let me get real for a minute. The opt-out deadline was today to opt out to not play for the season. All right. So he didn't, quite obviously, or else you watching would already know for sure.
And I just want to say one thing: if he had opted out,
NANI?!
I would lose all my respect for him. I am sorry, but the fact that he would give up on a season,
I might gain respect for him.
The fact that he would opt out on a season of football just because he wasn't on the, I just think if he wants to get traded now, he needs to really tell him he's done.
Henry, here's the thing. It looks like Rodgers is not going to get traded. It looks like he's going to be with the Packers.
That might be true.
I will say another thing. It doesn't look like he wants to be there, and it looks like, Henry, I might have more respect for him if he did opt out to play.
That's crazy.
That's not crazy because it's him standing up for what he believes in, which is that this organization has treated him poorly, which is true. And
Sam, do you think if he opted out, he'd be anywhere at his star potential a year later?
Absolutely.
Absolutely not, because if he had opted
out, have you known who Tom Brady is?
Has he ever gotten injured for a whole season and came back?
Who?
Tom Brady.
Yes.
When?
In I think 2011, was it? When that other court, maybe I don't forgot, and they still won 11-5. The Patriots were not.
All right, listen. First thing, this kind of off topic. The Patriots are going to actually be quite decent this year. Just saying.
The who?
Patriots.
All
right, now
that's
listen.
Off topic. We're not talking about the Patriots right now. We're talking about the Packers.
So really, I think all this drama about Aaron Rodgers is settling down. But the real thing we should be thinking about is what is his next 2 years in the NFL looking like?
Well, Henry, I wouldn't be so quick to say that it's settling down. I'd say it's settling down in the media. I'd say that these discussions going on right now between Aaron Rodgers and the front office down there in Green Bay is not going well. And I would assume that there's a lot of tension right now about Rodgers skipping mandatory practices, all that stuff. I would assume that this is a big deal for that organization and that they are working hard to keep the former MVP on the team.
I would agree. Because if they lose him, let's all be honest,
they're not going to do as well as they have, and no chance. And I'll say
they have no chance to get even. I think if they made it to the playoffs, wild card round, gone.
I'll say another thing. I think that Rodgers is going to stay with the Packers, but not because he wants to, because he has to. Because he knows that if he goes anywhere else, he's not going to win a Super Bowl, more than likely.
And also, one thing. People who are looking for a quarterback generally don't really have the already skill on their team that they can already win a Super Bowl. Because a lot of teams that don't have a quarterback right now, they still don't have a team around them.
It's true. But look, bottom line, as we wrap up here, Packers organization and Aaron Rodgers still got beef going on, even if it's not in the media nearly as much anymore. Aaron Rodgers will not opt out for this season, which makes me believe that he will play for the Packers. And to sum it all up, I think that he maybe should have opted out, and maybe that I'd have more respect for him if he did. But he has decided not to, and he will play for the Packers this year. Folks, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for subscribing and liking our videos.
And very quick message, please share this video to all your friends, because if you get it, we're small, and it's really important if you share this with anybody you think might like this content. Would you agree with that?
Sure, but without aggressive interruption, we just hit 60 subscribers. That's amazing. We cannot even fathom the fact that we've gotten this much love in such a short amount of time, and we so much enjoy making this content and just getting to talk about what we love, which is sports and the NFL. And yeah, we're so excited to be able to share our love for sports with you guys. With that, let's end the video. Folks, we will catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Peace out.